Welcome back to another OE4 video. Today we are back on the Fire Rises and actually the Fire Redux, because there's a certain path that I found that I really wanted to do. So let's go. And yeah, we are playing as Germany today, which is a very nice change of pace considering last time I played this mod I played France, and France. I played a lot of France. There's also going to be a planned France video in the future, by the way. Anyways, before the video actually begins, please consider giving a like and a follow, it would help me out a lot, and I would really appreciate it. Anyways, enjoy the video. To begin this campaign we are going to have to deal with the brand new virus that came out of China. It's called COVID-19, and it's not really cool. Oil prices skyrocket around the world, and Russia uses this opportunity to raise the prices of oil on us, in order to weaken us. At least the Germans and I are on the same page, because we hate Russia. Saudi Arabia falls into civil war, and we are going to send our help to the Arabian Republic while the oil crisis hits us especially harsh. If we count like the high prices for oil caused by Russia. We have promoted a green alternative to our economy, and we've also established the Sponge Cities program in order to deal with the floods in the Rhine. In 2021, the CDU won the elections and established the Deutschland coalition with the FDP and the SPD. The news of our victory will be overshadowed by another event that happens in the world. I wonder which one could it be? Give me a single OE4 mod without a stock market crash. A single one. I'm waiting. Germany now assumes the leadership of NATO after America collapsed, and we have decided to begin remilitarization of our country, and we have decided to become the bulwark of democracy. In order to speed up the recovery of our economy, we decided to bail out basically most of the things. We've left some of them which I thought we could pass on for now, because I didn't really want my country to just go in debt. I'm stopping this very quick recap to just say something to America. What the fuck? No, clearly. What the fuck? The Union of America didn't even put up that much of a fight, and really, that can be seen by the strength of this Patriot Front. They already own all of the East Coast, and I think they will be able to win this American Civil War. Especially if Trump, because as he usually does, Trump will probably declare war on the APLA eventually. So, that is to be expected. Anyways, let's move on from this America. Never mind, I take it back. What happened? And Russia is preparing for the war with Ukraine, and soon will the first European war begin. The war would prove to be quite a deadly one, with Ukraine falling within the first 2 months of the war, and Poland seemingly starting an offensive in the Baltics. However, it's clear that Russia has the upper hand. They're already inside of Romania, and they're starting to push back Poland. Not only that, I think the Chinese volunteers are making a massive difference, but of course, the main problem is that the German army actually isn't pulling up to the fight. I'd be pretty scared if the German Navy was pulling up to the fight. Let's be honest, imagine you're on a battlefield and then there's a German Navy that comes out of nowhere. You're in the middle of Ukraine, so like, where did it come from? And on the 12th of March, Russia was declared victorious in the First European War. However, we shall come back. The government announced austerity measures which caused the German people to revolt. NATO was dissolved because it didn't successfully do its purpose. The German people have turned towards a new idea, the idea for a European Union. And Volt Europa has gained the majority in whatever the hell is the German parliament, I think. I cannot be bothered to say the Bunders something, I don't know. On the 22nd of August, the European Union has finally formed. Currently it's only Germany as well as the Benelux without Brussels, which was kept under the French government. However, it shall soon encompass all of Europe. However, our movement seriously needed a leader, and that problem got solved via Karl von Habsburg, the official descendant of the Habsburg-Lorraine dynasty. We decided to let him speak because the House of Habsburg has been a supporter of pan-Europeanist ideas since 1985, which is by far one of the oldest in the world. Thanks to these arguments, Karl von Habsburg was elected the President of the European Parliament. We immediately intervened in the European wars of France and Britain in order to support the pro-European forces. From France, we walked into the capital of most separatist movements, while in Britain we just sent our volunteers and then we sent them to go to London. The Habsburg president supports a pan-European union based off the identity of Europe, but also through religion and especially Christianity. Because yeah, that's, I guess. The Euro-British Commission was established while France joined the European Union. We decided to send some troops over to Ireland to integrate them into the Union, while also we plan to intervene inside of the Iberian civil wars, because Iberia shall be European, I don't know. To override the nationalism of the pre-European Union countries, we decided to simply forge a European nationality. In order to stay loyal to our faith, we decided to have a meeting with the Pope, in order to keep Christianity afloat in Europe, as Christianity is a strong and extremely important part of the European history, and it shall be upheld for forever, actually. Czechia did the foolish move of refusing to join Europe, and so we shall obliterate them to the fullest. It's not even gonna take a week, is it? Yeah, there we go, they are already, yep, there it is, easy. We've just integrated Scandinavia and Gloria La Riva won in the USA? Oh, whoa! Union of America People's Council Republic. Okay, you do you, Gloria La Riva. What? God? I thought it was going to be the Patriot Front that was gonna win. What happened? Okay, sure. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I see. Okay. Well, America's gonna have a fun time. We decided to do a coup in Greece to establish the Balkan Commission, and of course we got Fellinger in charge of it. Yes, here it is. And we are going to kill everybody in the Balkans, except Serbia, because Serbia joined Russia, which is really sad. But we still got Bosnia and Montenegro to kill. Conspiracy theories have appeared in Brussels, as many people believe that our president will crown himself the Emperor of Europe. And in my opinion, they're right. Like, I'm gonna be real. Of course I'm going to crown him Emperor of Europe. It's an unexpected coronation. I mean, I hope this doesn't lead to anything too drastic, like, for example, a counter coup or something, but he's been crowned a new king for a new age. The return of the Habsburgs, the European Empire based. And we get to crown everybody? Okay, cool. Coronation of Karl I of Europe. Oh, dude. Of course they did it. Of course, yes. So we annexed Switzerland, and we have crowned many people as kings of their own countries. For example, Scandinavia is now a Grand Duchy, Italy is its own kingdom, same thing for Ireland and the UK. So really, also we've decided to release the Commonwealth of the Four Nations. I think it's going to include like Poland, Belarus and maybe Lithuania. I think something like that. And we still have an option for like a Serbian crown or Transylvania, I think. However, we're going to have to kill Russia to establish it. And that will come very soon. The Second European War will begin in November, actually. It started off like a week ago, but we're organizing Europe once more. The final crusade! Only a nation, only a strong continent has a chance of survival. One that sacrifices comfort of the moment for the greater national need of defense. Otto von Habsburg. For Europe I unsheath my sword. Let's go, let's kill Russia! And yeah, I mean, the war is obviously going extremely well. Honestly, I think this may be a relatively easy conflict. You do gain quite a lot of boosts at Europe, and yeah, okay, Russia lost twice the amount of men as me. Really, I think encirclements are really OP. Obviously, like, I think I've encircled like a third of the Russian army now. Also, we still have a bunch of encirclements to clean up. We can even have one in Turkey, in Thrace actually, I think. However, it's going to take a little bit of time because I don't know where to focus anymore. I've got a bunch of encirclements to clean up, and yeah, also like this whole mess here. For some reason they still have supply here because yeah, the capital hub inside of North Transylvania. Okay, whatever. And there we go! The European war is officially finished. And I'm lagging a lot. Okay, well, oh, there we go. Alright. So, oh yeah, we get to proclaim the Danubian Kingdom of Transylvania. Windsor Alpha, I don't know what the hell is that about. And, oh yeah. Oh, we formed the realm of Constantine. We have restored Constantinople. Okay, Victory Day, united under the crown at last. Oh. Pax Europae. Europa progredere. Otto von Habsburg. That's Latin, isn't it? Yeah. So we have the realm of Kievan Rus. The Kazakh Volga mandate. I think that's supposed to be a puppet of us, but sure. Russia is split into very little countries actually. So now we have the Treaty of Brussels here. And yep, we we are going to create feudal capitalism. Okay. We are going to restore like old stuff in here. You know, those borders do look kind of aesthetically pleasing, except the Romanian ones. I don't know what the fuck have they done, but why did they give that part to Poland? I don't like it. Still, I think this is pretty sick. And finally, it was time for a crusade, the final crusade against the Arab world. And they've decided to do a massive, but like a massive coalition for us. All of the Arab world, also with Iran, has joined in an alliance in order to prevent us from taking them over. However, our army is at the top of the world, and it's kind of interesting to see Palestine and what remains of Israel inside of a faction, because they implemented the two-state solution. And Israel is just on Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, while Palestine is on the rest. That's pretty funny. And that's very much over already. Alright. Game load. Am I going to have puppets around the entirety of... Yes, okay, so Margravate of North Africa. Israel declares victory. Israel doesn't even fucking exist, are you insane? So, Cyrenaica is here, the Margravate of North Africa. You also have got the Margravate of Hormuz. Cyrenaica is independent. Arabia is independent, same with them, I don't know why, but Also Kingdom of Jerusalem, based, and I guess Iran remains for some unknown reason, but yep, there we go. Restore the European-centric order, that's been achieved. We've done the final crusade on... Oh dude, well, that's basically the end of this campaign. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you liked it, then please consider giving a like and a follow. It would help me out a lot, and I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, I'd like to note that this is not the Fire Rises, but the Fire Redux actually. So keep that in mind if you're trying to see for this path. And yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video, and I hope to see you in another one. Alright, bye!